Good morning. I beg your patience this morning because this is actually the first screencast video I've ever done on my phone. So you're kind of my test guinea pig or whatever. Another thing, I do have cats and a dog, so you may hear things in the background like meows or barks or cats fighting or something like that. I have a lot of distractions here from the pets, so please just ignore that. Something I'm working on this week is transcribing my book notes using ChatGPT. I like to handwrite my notes because I'm a million years old, but also studies have shown that you retain knowledge a little better if you write it out. So that's what I do. And these notes, this of course was from 2021, which was before ChatGPT. So I wasn't thinking about formatting and things like that. I was just sort of writing out things and highlighting random highlights here and there. I print out a cover of the book and paste it in here. Underline some key points that I like. So anyhow, that's what I do. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to open ChatGPT and I'm going to upload these photos. Not the photo of the cover, but just these of the inside where I have written notes about The Alchemist. So I'm going to talk through my prompt so that you can hear what I'm saying, and then it will show it also. So to talk into ChatGPT, you can push the microphone right here, tap on that. You're going to act as a transcription writer. I read The Alchemist in 2021 by Paulo Coelho, whose last name I may not pronounce correctly, but be sure to spell it correctly. I took notes in this book and I underlined with an orange highlighter the date that I read the pages on, the various pages of the book. And I want you to format for me these dates at the top left of what you give me and make them header 2 bold. The rest of the notes, just transcribe them as you see them, exactly as you see them. If I have highlighted or underlined anything in any other color, bold that text so that I can easily jump to it when I read. If you have any questions or need clarification, feel free to ask. And once you're done talking, tap the check mark again, and ChatGPT is now transcribing what I spoke. Okay, and I kind of scroll through real quickly, just see if there's anything that needs to be corrected. I'm going to correct Paulo's last name spelling. Okay. And I'm going to get rid of not pronouncing it correctly. And I'm going to get rid of spelling it correctly because I just know that ChatGPT was going to do that. They don't have the same spelling problems that the rest of us have. So just getting rid of that. Okay, and everything else should be good. I'm going to change, I want this header 2, which is a large 16 to 18 size font. And I want to make sure that ChatGPT understands that. Reading through this just to make sure everything looks good, and it does. So I'm going to press the arrow to send this prompt. And let's see what happens. Take your time, ChatGPT, no rush here. Here we go. So you can see that ChatGPT is doing exactly what I ask it to do. And one thing, I've already done this once as a practice run, so I know that it's doing it correctly and transcribing everything correctly in spite of my less than neat handwriting. So it's really quite amazing. So it's doing all of that, and soon it will be done. Okay, so it's done. I'm going to click the 2 little pages over here at the very left underneath it, and that copies the text. Okay, so now I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to put this in Google Drive. So I opened up my Google Drive, and I click the plus sign right here. Tap on that. I'm going to create a new folder. I'm going to call it Book Notes. Now I put a period in front of this because if you put a period in front of a folder or a document, it will send it to the top. So I put the period in front of this title of this folder so that I can easily find it. So create the folder. I'm going to open the folder, and from there, I'm going to click the plus sign again and create a Google Doc. I'm going to title this The Alchemist. And I'm just going to go ahead and put the date, March 16th, 2021. And create the document. And then tap the screen and click paste. Now, what I know about this, because I've been through this process already, is it didn't bold the underlined highlighted text that I instructed it to do in the Google Doc. And I don't know why. But when I do it on my computer and paste the text into the Google Doc, it will bold that. So click your little check mark here to make sure it saves. And that's it.